Hey everyone, welcome back to Today English Practice, your daily English podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. We're so happy you're here with us today. If you're new, please subscribe so you don't miss our daily episodes.
So, Alex, how's your week going?
Honestly, Sarah, it's been one of those weeks. You know when you have so much to do that your brain feels like a traffic jam. Everything is stuck and nothing is moving?
Oh no, Alex, what happened?
So, I have this client, right, Sarah? And yesterday she calls me and says, Alex, I'm going to need the new logo by Friday. And I panicked because I had already planned my whole week. I was going to work on Jake's website Monday and Tuesday, and then finish a poster for another client on Wednesday.
So, Alex, her call just changed everything.
Exactly, Sarah. And in that moment, without thinking, I just said, sure, I'll do it. Just like that. No plan, no thinking, just, I'll do it.
And Alex, that right there is today's lesson.
Wait, Sarah, what?
You just used both of them, Alex. I was going to work on Jake's website. That was your plan. And I'll do it. That was your quick decision in the moment. Will and going to.
I didn't even notice, Sarah.
And that's what we're talking about today, Alex. Two ways to talk about the future in English. Will and going to. When do you use each one and why does it matter?
Because honestly, Sarah, I never know which one to pick. Sometimes I say will, sometimes I say going to, and I just hope it sounds right.
A lot of people feel that way, Alex. Even my students, after months of studying English, still get confused by this. So if you're listening and thinking, I never know which one to use either, you are not alone. We're going to make this really clear today.
Let's do it, Sarah. Start with the basics.
Okay, Alex, let's start with going to. Going to. We use going to when we already have a plan, when you thought about it before, when you decided before you're speaking.
So, Sarah, it's not a surprise decision. You already know.
Exactly, Alex. Here's the feeling. Imagine your brain already has a little calendar, and this thing is already written on it.
Like my plan to work on Jake's website, Sarah. I decided that days ago. It was on my calendar.
Perfect example, Alex. I was going to work on Jake's website Monday and Tuesday. You planned it. You decided before this conversation.
What about other examples, Sarah?
Sure, Alex. My sister and I are going to visit our parents this weekend.
We decided that last week, Sarah. It's on the plan. It's in the calendar.
I'm going to start running every morning, Alex.
That's a decision I made, Sarah. I thought about it. I committed, kind of. In my head, at least.
In your head counts, Alex. The point is, the decision happened before you said the words. Going to is for plans, for things you already decided.
Now, Sarah, here's something important. In real spoken English, almost nobody says going to clearly. Listen carefully to how native speakers talk.
We say gonna, Alex.
Gonna, Sarah. I'm gonna work on Jake's website. We're gonna visit my sister's parents. That sounds more natural.
So gonna and going to are the same thing, Alex.
Same meaning, different style, Sarah. Going to is more formal, more careful. Gonna is everyday speech. In conversation, in text, with friends, gonna is completely normal.
Don't worry if this feels strange at first, Alex. Start small. Just try saying gonna a few times, and it'll start to feel natural.
Both are correct, Sarah. Now, let's talk about will.
The other one, Alex.
Will, Sarah. We use will when you decide something right now, in this moment. You didn't plan it. Something happens and you react.
Like when my client called and I said, I'll do it, Alex.
Exactly, Sarah. You didn't wake up that morning thinking, I'm going to say yes to a new project today. You heard a request and boom, decided on the spot.
It was spontaneous, Alex.
Spontaneous, Sarah. That's a great word. It means happening naturally without planning. Will is the spontaneous future.
So, Alex, someone says, I'm hungry, and I say,
What would you say, Sarah?
I'll make you a sandwich, Alex.
Perfect, Sarah. You didn't plan to make a sandwich. You heard I'm hungry and decided right then.
If I had already been in the kitchen making a sandwich, Alex, I'd say,
You'd say, Sarah, I'm making you a sandwich, or I'm going to make you a sandwich, because the plan already existed.
Oh, Alex, that makes total sense. My body feels lighter now, like something just clicked in my chest.
Let me give you a real-life situation, Sarah. You're at a restaurant with your friend. The waiter comes. Your friend already knows what she wants. She looked at the menu before.
She says, I'm gonna have the pasta, Alex.
She already decided, Sarah. She planned it. Now you're still looking at the menu. The waiter is waiting. You look up and say,
Alex, I'll have the burger.
"Why, Sarah?"
Because I just decided right now, Alex, in this moment, looking at the menu, seeing the waiter, and choosing.
Beautiful, Sarah. That's the core difference. Going to is the plan. Will is the moment.
Going to equals plan, Alex. Will equals moment. I love how simple that is.
Let me tell you a story, Sarah. One of my students, she's from Brazil. She told me this story that explains it perfectly. She said, "Teacher, this weekend, I'm going to clean my apartment. I planned it. Saturday morning, I even bought cleaning supplies."
So she had a plan, Alex. Going to.
Right, Sarah. But then she said, "Saturday morning, I woke up, looked outside, and the sun was shining. Beautiful day. And I thought, I'll go to the park instead."
She changed the plan, Alex. In that moment, looking at the sunshine, she made a new decision.
"I'll go to the park, Sarah." Not planned, spontaneous. The sunshine made her decide.
I do that literally every weekend, Alex. I make plans and then life happens.
And in English, Sarah, the grammar follows the feeling. Plan first, going to. New idea in the moment, will.
Quick question for our listeners, Alex. Think about your weekend. Do you have a plan? Say it out loud. I'm going to... Now, imagine something unexpected happens. What would you decide? I'll...
Great practice, Sarah.
Now, Alex, let's talk about something else. Predictions.
Predictions, Sarah. Like guessing the future?
Exactly, Alex. And here's where it gets interesting because you can use both for predictions, but they feel different.
How, Sarah?
We use going to for predictions when you can see evidence, Alex, when something is happening right now that tells you what's coming next.
Give me an example, Sarah.
Look outside, Alex. Dark clouds, wind picking up. What do you say?
It's going to rain, Sarah.
Why going to, Alex?
Because I can see the clouds, Sarah. The evidence is right there. I'm not guessing. I'm looking at the sky and I can tell.
That car is driving way too fast, Alex.
It's going to crash.
You can see it happening, Sarah. The evidence is in front of you.
A student is studying really hard, Alex.
She's going to pass the exam.
You can see the effort, Sarah. The evidence is her studying.
Now, Alex, we use will for predictions when it's more of a belief, an opinion, a feeling about the future. No specific evidence in front of you.
Like a feeling in your gut, Sarah.
Exactly, Alex. I think it will rain tomorrow. You're not looking at clouds right now. You just feel like it might rain.
I think the meeting will be boring, Sarah.
No evidence yet, Alex. The meeting hasn't started. It's just your feeling.
Don't worry, Sarah. Everything will be fine.
That's a beautiful one, Alex. You don't know for sure. You're offering comfort. You believe it will be fine.
So going to for predictions with evidence, Sarah. Will for predictions with feeling.
That's it, Alex. Think of it this way. Going to is like a detective. You see the clues and you know what's coming. Will is like a fortune teller. You believe in what the future holds, but you can't prove it yet.
The detective and the fortune teller, Sarah. That's such a good way to think about it.
Let's practice, Alex. I'll describe a situation and you choose will or going to.
Ready, Sarah.
You see your friend carrying 10 boxes. He's wobbling. What do you say, Alex?
He's going to drop him, Sarah, because I can see it. The evidence is right there. He's wobbling.
Your sister asks you about her new business idea. You think it's great, but you have no specific proof it'll succeed, Alex.
I think it would do really well, Sarah. It's my belief, my opinion. No evidence yet.
You're cooking and you smell something burning, Alex.
Oh no, Sarah. The food is going to burn. I can smell the evidence.
Your friend invites you to a party next month. You don't know who's coming, Alex.
Sarah, I think it will be fun. It's just a feeling. I hope so, but I don't know yet.
Excellent, Alex. Now, Alex, let's talk about one more important use of will: promises, offers, and threats.
Threats, Alex? That sounds serious.
Not that scary, Alex. Will is perfect for promises, when you make a commitment to someone in the moment.
I'll call you tomorrow, Alex.
A promise, Alex. You're committing right now.
I'll help you move this weekend, Alex.
An offer, Alex. You're deciding to help right now.
I'll never do that again, Alex.
A promise about the future, Alex. Very emotional, very in the moment.
And the threat, Alex?
If you eat my chocolate, Alex, I will find you.
That sounds like something my sister would say, Alex.
If you're late again, Sarah, I will leave you without you.
That's my warning to you before we record the podcast, Alex.
I have never said that, Alex. But seriously, threats and warnings use will because they're reactions. They depend on what the other person does. If this happens, Alex, I will do that. Got it?
Let me give you some more real-life examples to make this stick, Sarah. Imagine you're at work,
Your boss says, we need someone to present tomorrow, Alex.
and nobody volunteers, Sarah. Silence in the room. And then you raise your hand and say,
I'll do it, Alex.
spontaneous. In the moment, Sarah, you didn't plan to present. You just decided.
But if I had already been preparing slides all week, Alex.
Then you'd say, Sarah, I'm going to present tomorrow. I've been working on it because that was your plan all along.
Same action, Alex, presenting, but the grammar changes because the feeling is different.
Exactly, Sarah. The situation changes the grammar.
Let me try one, Alex. My mom calls and says she's coming to visit next month.
Okay, Sarah, what do you say?
Well, Alex, she already told me the dates, so I'd say my mom is going to visit next month because it's a plan. It's decided.
And if she calls you right now and says, surprise, I'm at the airport.
Then I'd say, Alex, oh, I'll clean my apartment right now because I didn't plan to clean, but now I have to. The surprise made me decide.
And you'd probably also say, Sarah, I'll pick you up in 20 minutes. Another in-the-moment decision.
My mom showing up is the evidence, Alex. My panic is the decision.
Your panic is the decision, Sarah. I love that.
You know what, Alex? I just realized something. When I text my sister, I naturally use the right one. Like, if we're making plans for Saturday, I write, we're going to try that new restaurant. But if she texts me saying she forgot her umbrella, I write, I'll bring one for you.
See, Sarah, you already know this. Your instinct is correct. The grammar lives in your feeling, not in a rule book.
My brain knows more than I think it knows, Alex.
Most English learners are the same way, Sarah. They use will and going to correctly most of the time without realizing it. Today is about understanding why, so you can fix the times you're unsure.
That makes me feel good, Alex. Like I'm not starting from zero, I'm just polishing what I already have.
And if you're listening and you're having that same feeling right now, Sarah, like, oh wait, I actually do use these correctly sometimes. Yes, trust that feeling. You know more than you think.
Now, Alex, here's a common mistake I hear from my students.
What is it, Sarah?
Using will for everything, Alex. My students sometimes say, tomorrow I will go to the store and I will buy milk and I will cook dinner.
What's wrong with that?
It's not technically wrong, Alex, but it sounds robotic, like a machine planning its day. In natural English, if those are your plans, things you already decided, you'd say,
Tomorrow, I'm going to go to the store and buy milk and cook dinner, Sarah.
yes, Alex, it sounds so much more natural. Using will for every future thing is the biggest sign that someone is translating from their language instead of thinking in English.
And the opposite mistake, Sarah?
Using going to for spontaneous decisions, Alex. Like the phone rings, someone asks for help, and you say, okay, I'm going to help you. It works, but I'll help you sounds more natural because you're deciding in the moment.
But Sarah, sometimes I hear people use them interchangeably. Like, is it really that strict?
Great question, Alex. Honestly, in everyday conversation, native speakers mix them up all the time. The line between plan and decision isn't always clear, and that's okay. Don't worry about being perfect.
That's such a relief, Sarah. I feel the pressure leaving my shoulders.
The important thing, Alex, is understanding the feeling behind each one. Once you feel the difference, the right one will come naturally, like riding a bike. You don't think about balance, you just feel it.
Don't overthink it, Sarah. Just feel the difference. Plans feel like going to. Quick decisions feel like will.
And if you mix them up sometimes, Alex, nobody will even notice. Both are valid.
All right, Sarah, let's do vocabulary time. Let's lock these in.
Will, Alex.
Will, Sarah. Will is used for spontaneous decisions, promises, offers, and predictions based on belief.
I'll grab some coffee for you, Alex. A spontaneous offer.
I just decided it now, Sarah. No plan.
Going to, Alex.
Going to, Sarah. Used for plans, intentions, and predictions based on evidence.
I'm going to learn Spanish this year, Alex. A plan I already made.
You thought about it, Sarah. You decided before saying it.
Gonna, Alex.
Gonna, Sarah. The informal spoken version of going to. Same meaning, more natural in conversation. I'm going to call my mom tonight.
Everyday speech, Alex. Casual. Normal.
Spontaneous, Sarah.
Spontaneous, Alex. Spontaneous. Happening naturally without planning ahead.
The trip was completely spontaneous, Sarah. We just got in the car and drove.
No plan, Alex. No calendar. Just action.
Prediction, Sarah.
Prediction, Alex. Prediction. A guess about what will happen in the future.
My prediction is that this summer will be really hot, Sarah.
A guess based on feeling, Alex. Not proof.
Intention, Sarah.
Intention, Alex. Intention. Something you plan to do, your goal or purpose.
My intention is to exercise more this month, Sarah.
A plan, Alex. A goal, something you've decided.
Promise, Sarah.
Promise, Alex. Promise. A commitment you make to someone. You say you will do something and you mean it.
I promise I'll be there, Sarah.
A commitment made in the moment, Alex, using will.
Evidence, Sarah.
Evidence, Alex. Evidence. Proof, clues, things you can see, hear, or feel that tell you something is true.
Look at those dark clouds, Sarah. There's evidence it's going to rain.
The detective, Alex, literally. You see the clues and you know what's coming.
Commitment, Sarah.
Commitment, Alex. Commitment. A serious decision to do something or a promise you intend to keep.
Making a commitment to exercise every day takes real dedication, Sarah.
You decided and you're sticking with it, Alex.
React, Sarah.
React, Alex. React. To respond to something that happens. To do or say something because of something else.
When the phone rang, I reacted immediately, Sarah. I'll answer it.
You didn't plan to answer, Alex. You just reacted. Will is the reaction word.
Those are our 10 vocabulary words today, Sarah. Will, going to, gonna, spontaneous, prediction, intention, promise, evidence, commitment, react.
And the 3 big rules, Alex.
1, Sarah, going to for plans you already made.
2, Alex, will for decisions in the moment, promises and offers.
3, Sarah, both work for predictions, but going to is the detective and will is the fortune teller.
And the golden rule, Alex?
Don't overthink it, Sarah. Feel the difference, like riding a bike.
All right, Alex, that was a great talk about will and going to.
I feel like my brain just got organized, Sarah, like someone cleaned up a messy desk.
And remember, Alex, you don't need to be perfect. Just start noticing when you use each one. Pay attention to how native speakers choose between them. Over time, it'll become automatic.
Now, Sarah, a question for our listeners. Tell us in the comments, what are you going to do this weekend? That's your plan. And what's something you'll probably decide in the moment? Try using both in one sentence.
We love reading your answers, Alex. And if you want extra practice, try listening to conversations this week and see if you can catch when people use will and when they use going to.
If you enjoyed this, Sarah, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend who's learning English.
We'll see you tomorrow with another easy conversation, Alex.
Bye, everyone, Sarah.
Bye, Alex.